This begins the Chapter 7 collectibles. Chapter 7 begins a whole new area, which means our treasure map from before, well, it's no longer valid. So we're going to go and purchase one from the merchant right in this little side room near the beginning of the chapter. And we're going to go ahead and purchase this. Now, the treasure maps are the only way you're going to see how many out of how many collectibles there are when you open up the map, which is really handy, nice to know. Now, once you've collected that, we're going to go to the wall on the opposite side of them, and we're going to find a chest. It's going to be blocked by a couple barrels, but once you remove those, just go down this little very narrow passage. Now, after this, you're going to head into the chapel. The chapel is going to have a surprise waiting for you. All you need to do is defeat that surprise, there it is, and loot the boot knife right off the ground. So now we're going to head to the castle gate. A lot of things are happening in the castle gate area. But eventually you're going to make your way to the cannon. You're going to move it up. And then we're going to continue the path so we can get up top ourselves to fire it. Now in this area, you're going to see little blue circles, so you know there's a merchant request nearby. We got to shoot some blue medallions once again. There are 6 of them in this area, but we'll complete that quest here in a little bit. First, we're just going to keep making our way around. Before you go through the door to the right, continue onwards to the back here, and there's in the dark, there's this chest. Now in this area, once you get to the cannon, instead of blowing open the door, use the cannon on the enemies here and you will earn the Overkill trophy. So after you've blown open the door with that cannon, continue onwards and you'll see the merchant request post right here. And this is going to begin Destroy the Blue Medallions 3. So heading back to the Castle Gate area, we're going to make our way towards the cannon, but on the way there, we're going to shoot this little blue disc way out in the distance here. That one's way up high. There's going to be one down low, right here in the middle of the area. Another one will be behind the cannon. The next one is going to be under the cannon. The 5th one is actually going to be out of bounds, way out of bounds. So continue towards the treasure chest. And when we climb this ladder right here, we're going to look down the side to the left, way out in the distance, and you should see the little blue circle. And now, finally, we're going to continue to where that treasure chest was located. And on the wall to the left is going to be the final medallion. There you go. Heading over to the audience chamber, you're going to see a chest here in the back right corner of this area. But what you need to do is lift her up.
Hang on.
You're going to push Ashley up. She's going to then open the door, and you're supposed to go through that crack in the wall. Before you go through that crack in the wall, follow this path to the end to the chest. Once you've looted this chest, go through that crack in the wall. As soon as you emerge on the other side, just look up and to your left, and there's going to be one of those silver canisters that you're going to shoot, and a ruby will fall from it.
Spread out.
Okay.
On me.
Whatever reason, my knife wasn't working. All right, from here, we're going to go to the dungeon, and you're going to have to find the dungeon key. Now, there is a trophy opportunity, a little mini boss you're going to encounter, and if you defeat this dude with the big gigantic claws, using only your knife, you will earn the Never Heard It Coming trophy. Now, he's blind, so use that to your advantage. You're just going to have to do 3 silent backstabs on him. All right, so heading to the treasury area from the dungeon, now that we have the key, you're going to use the key, story related, and we're going to climb up this ladder and follow the path around to the treasure. It's just going to be sitting out in the open. It's not in a locked chest or anything. And there's also going to be one of our favorite little clockwork statue buddies going to be up above us and to the right on the shelf. Okay, in the very next room, you're going to have the 4 portraits, the 4 images, And you need to do is take the 3 swords that are in these portraits here, pull that little string, and then I'm going to shoot these little targets, this one here and the one above me. That will actually open this gate. Grab the bloodied sword, and then you're going to place all 4 of the swords from left to right, the iron sword, the golden one, the bloodied one, and then the rusted one. So from left to right, that's where you place them. That'll open this gate. That's story path. And then at the end of this hall is going to be the gold bangle inside this chest. Once you loot it, go through the door to your left, and we're going to be back in the audience chamber, but up high. We're going to be on the 2nd level. And what we need to do is get into the room behind the gate on the far back right corner. So you see it down there. Now, I highly recommend you push this ladder down before we go into that locked area over there. But once you push ladder down, you want to jump across. There's 2 of these candle chandeliers. This is the one to the right. Follow this around, and then you're going to drop down. The chest will be literally right in front of your nose. And that is it for Chapter 7. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you found it helpful, please hit that like button to let me know. And of course, if you're a trophy hunter, subscribe.